it's been this elusive dream, you know, to try and like actually get some really nice pictures of the pumas. And but that's what makes it so engaging.
Even though we don't see any pumas, there's plenty of things happening all the time.
Yeah.
With wildlife, with weather, everything. Hopefully this time we'll make it. We'll make it.
Between the Antarctic and the Andean steppes, at the tip of a continent, there is a land of adventure, a land of unimaginable beauty. Wild place where animals freely roam their natural habitat. A place where humans can reconnect with nature. This region, known as Torres del Paine in South America, contains an extraordinary ecosystem of wild rivers, dense forests, soaring mountains, bright blue glaciers, and golden grasslands. The Torres del Paine themselves are three distinctive granite peaks of the Paine mountain range. From left to right, they are known as Torres de Agostini, Torres Central, and Torres Monsino. Together, these three towers oversee what is home to the majestic and elusive puma. The magic of this area has brought together a group of people who have set out to document and experience the incredible geography and wildlife. The focus of this fast-paced 8-day expedition is to find and capture images of the mysterious puma. To do so, the team must remain committed to success, in spite of harsh, unforgiving environments. Brutal winds can blow beyond 190 kilometers per hour. Mountains jut abruptly from plains threaded together by rivers of bone-freezing water. Torrential storms and blizzards explode from nowhere. Those who can navigate this environment are rewarded by a spirit of adventure.
It's very personal. Adventure is something where I like to get outside of my comfort zone. And I think that when you're really having an adventurous experience, it's something that your senses are a little more cranked. You know, things are firing a little more, they're firing a little hotter than they normally do.
Drawn by the magnetic pull of Torres del Paine and their common desire for the outdoors, the team arrives to fulfill their collective quest for adventure. Together, they are motivated by an obligation to tell their stories, which can bring awareness to the importance of protected regions.
Hoy, don Jorge, andamos con los chicos Venimos a filmar un poquito acá a su estancia y todo lo que involucra alrededor de Torres del Paine. Y nada, queríamos pedirle permiso para poder estar aquí en su campo y tratar de mostrar esta maravilla.
Sí, que bueno, tú sabes, Cristian, Edu, igual que siempre han estado las puertas abiertas para hacer lo que se pueda hacer y que sirva un aporte a todo lo que estamos trabajando en turismo y todo eso.
Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Each member of the team brings exceptional skills and experience to track and locate the shadowy puma. Keith Latsinski has devoted his life to creative expression through images and has become one of the most sought-after outdoor photographers. Specializing in shooting and filming in the most remote places throughout the world, Keith's captivating images appear in top photo and wildlife publications worldwide. He inspires people each day with photographic and personal accounts of his experiences.
I grew up in the mountains of Colorado, fishing and camping, and just playing in the mountains, mountain biking and rock climbing. And to me, it's a massive piece of my personal identity. My mind is the clearest when I'm in the outdoors, and it's a place that I crave.
The team includes Eduardo Minte, a certified guide who shares Keith's dedication to photography. Growing up on a ranch in southern Chile, Eduardo brings a practical, grounded sense of the balance between humanity and the natural world.
I actually just came here for the first time in 2015. I went backpacking to the park with a cousin, and it's like a magnet. Once you come here, you just can't stop coming back, if you don't stay forever.
With them is Celeste Silva, an expedition biologist with over 2 decades of experience studying the native fauna in Chile. She skillfully documents and informs the expedition. Celeste brings a global view of the puma and its symbiotic relationship with the surrounding environment.
De partida mis papás son artistas, mi mamá es diseñadora paisajista y mi papá arquitecto, y desde niña siempre las vacaciones eran acampando, eran yendo a lugares donde ellos pintaban la naturaleza y yo por mientras recogía bichitos muertos y dibujaba, los imitaba a ellos, era una pequeña naturalista.
Jorge Cárdenas and Cristian Asun are the puma trackers who, over many years of spotting them, have developed intrinsic connections with these highly complex cats. They lead the team through many kilometers of rugged terrain in hopes to bring them within range of the captivating creatures.
I love cats, first of all. I love being outdoors, in nature, and I really respect a lot the puma.
You know, we use the animals around us, birds, guanacos, anything we can to try and find where the pumas are moving. And obviously you know some of their routes, so you pay attention to those locations.
I do it because I like it, and also because I want to learn more about the behavior of the pumas and all the other animals that are involved in these chains.
Failure to me is probably more important than the successful pictures I take or films that I make, because it makes me more driven to go out and try to do it better every time.
Their search might end up in failure. The team is faced with the reality of time limitations. Sleep is a luxury they will not enjoy on this expedition. Violent weather can suddenly overpower their ability to move safely from location to location over long distances. The terrain is steep and unforgiving, so injuries may only be a matter of when. the largest obstacle they might face is what they seek. Pumas flow through these formidable landscapes like phantoms. They are naturally adapted to this environment and will appear without warning. They demand respect.
And everything that's going on in the region, it's influenced by the puma. So everything is connected. And puma keeps a balance to it. That one there. Look at that there.
Oh, yeah.
This is an old Guanaco school. You can find this stuff scattered all over the place here.
Oh, I bet. It's just a graveyard of bones.
It is.
In the Torres del Paine ecosystem, life and death are linked by an infinite cycle, joined by opposite ends of nature's spectrum of existence. Death, a fate that awaits all living things, creates equality in the world at large and makes way for regeneration. Time passes, seasons turn, cold transitions into warmth, old transforms into new. Trees fall and life springs from decomposition. Even within death, life blooms in abundance.
You see wildlife everywhere here. It is healthy and rich, and it's because it's been pretty untouched and unspoiled.
This is one of the most pristine areas in the world, and the ecosystem is just fascinating. In just a couple of kilometers, you have evergreen forests, deciduous forest, glaciers, steppe, mountains, lakes, rivers, everything.
But just seeing new spring life here is always special to me. Everything from the flora to the animals.
Es mi pasión buscar animales, me gusta sobre todo para mostrar después a otras personas que no tienen la oportunidad de llegar a los mismos lugares a los que yo llego, la diversidad que hay y lo maravilloso que son los animales.
My relationship with the outdoors, it's my life. I love my house, but I love it to have lunch, maybe sheltered from the wind and a nice cozy bed at night. But I can see myself trapped into a building.
There are infinite ways humans can experience the outdoors and refresh their minds and spirits. Some may plan to set a world record hiking across a continent. Others might seek to catch an epic sunset on top of their favorite trail. It is all outside. It is all an adventure.
Being with a puma in the same place, in their territory, not in my territory, I don't know how to explain that. It's just something wow.
está saliendo de una porción de bosque ahí en...
No, no lo vimos.
Pasto verde entre medio.
Ya.
Es un poco más rico, yo creo. La familia anda más cerca del bosque. Tú conoces los dos bosques que están aquí, están en el parque, en el bosque. Creo que van a salir por el otro lado.
Ya.
Uno de los cachorros jalando atrás de la mamá hacia el oeste. Uno lo veo ahí saliendo atrás.
Let's move really slowly.
Está a unos 10 metros de la roca, entre medio del último porción de bosque y esa roca negra con níquel.
Ya, vamos a avanzar un poquitín y pararemos. 10 metritos. Ven, ahí nomás. Oh, mira, ahí están. Se dieron la vuelta. Keith, they're coming. Está bonito esto.
The subspecies living in the Torres del Paine region is puma con color puma and inhabits one of the largest ranges of any mammal. This carnivorous, stalker, and ambush predator pursues a wide variety of prey. They can weigh over 90 kilograms and measure nearly 3 meters from nose to tail. In spite of their massive size, these cats are legendarily hard to see. Their powerful forequarters, necks, and jaws help grasp and tear the flesh of their prey. Pumas can leap more than 5 meters into the air and run at speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour. The pumas exist within an elaborate network of species and plant life. The puma, as the apex predator, keep the herds of guanaco and other herbivores healthy by culling the sick and the weak. If the puma were to disappear, their environment would be changed forever.
We were pretty close to them. And I'm looking it through a 600 millimeter lens, so it's much larger than life through my viewfinder, and I'm sitting there, got my eyes locked on it, and all of a sudden the puma's getting bigger and bigger in my camera, and I actually had to pull away and be like, how close is this actually happening? It was completely unforgettable. And I don't have a whole lot of puma experiences in my life, and that one stands out very, very clearly as a highlight.
Cuando vimos la pirata con los cachorros, fue la primera vez que veo pumas cerca y me emocioné mucho de ver la fuerza hecha animal, porque para mí eso representaba a ella, como la fuerza femenina, ella con sus 2 cachorros sobreviviendo en un ambiente hostil, alimentándolos, cuidándolos. Para mí ese es lejos el momento más espectacular que he vivido en este viaje.
By challenging their limits, the team successfully encountered the ghost of the towers. And Keith Latsinski has created images for the world to catch a glimpse of the mighty puma and the stunning environment it calls home. For this team, entering the magnificent home of the puma has provided them with a deeper connection with wilderness, with each other, and a broader perspective of humanity's place in the world. As brief stewards of this planet, humans are given the gift of opportunity to witness the wonders of nature and recognize that it is their greatest responsibility to share and protect this world. All things are connected.